Withy please. Withy please. Withy please. Withy please.
Withy please.
Can somebody give me a high?
Alright. Neltharion's Lair route. This is a really fun dungeon. I enjoy it probably the most right now, except for Freehold. Freehold's also my favorite. So, at the drop, if you jump in at 2 seconds of a pull timer and you go in the waterfall, the animation, if he starts the key, you'll spawn at the top, and it'll hook you into the waterfall, and you can get ahead of the timer here. It's really, really useful. This area, even on Fortified, you just pull all this together, kill it. It's a very easy pull. Nothing you've been to worry about here. Only thing, you know, there's only one thing you want to get, and it's just these worms. Rancid Ooze. You grip it, kick it, don't get hit by it. It's a frontal, they come up out of the ground. I like to pull this. I pull all this together. I'll never pull any of this. If you pull these crawlers, it's okay. You just kill it. Kill first boss, come down here. Some people pull this breaker. I don't really like to, because if you pull 2 breakers, it's going to hurt because they'll do avalanche. And what it does, it'll do a frontal on the tank, and then players around them will have a little circle on the ground, and it's going to slam rocks on their head. It's not fun. Hurts. So I split it up in pulls. I do these 2 first. These pelters will not do anything. All they will do is you jagged disc, and it hurts. You cannot kick it. You cannot do anything. They also have retreat too, which they can back up and pull other things. I've seen it happen. It's not good. This pack right here, the Hunter, doesn't really do anything. Stone Shatter is all you need to worry about. He slams the ground, and it's going to do AoE damage if anyone's near you. So melee, you need to be careful for that when you're sending on tanks. Drummer, kill him, doesn't really do anything. On bolstering, I mean, the drummer, if it dies, it will give bolstering to the crocodiles and these guys. The crocodiles will just do stone gaze, just kick it, nothing too bad. Do not chain pull these or anything here. What you can do is you can slowly walk up, kill this, and then chain pull into this. This pack hurts because there's 2 pelters in it, and they're just constantly just pelting. That's all they're doing. Same thing, breaker with avalanche, move at the end of the cast bar. Now, here's where you start getting into the harder packs. These Vile Shard Hulks will do a frontal on the tank. Do not want to get hit by piercing shards. It works just like the ones in the Azure vaults. Do not be in front of them. It will do a lot of damage. Just Shaper, just kick Stonebolt. Do not be near Petrifying Tome. Pretty easy. I face this guy towards the wall every single time. You never want to face him towards the group. You're gonna wipe. All right. This part right here depends on where this patrol is at the time that I run up. Where I'll pull this first. I'll pull this pack, maybe with this pelter over here. Or what you can do is, you can pull this first, and then you can pull the pelter, and then you kill all this together, and then you can pull these guys. Now these Burning Geodes, they will only cast 1 ability, and that's Scorch. It goes to player locations. Just move, don't get hit by it, it's pretty simple. This pack right here, sorry, I'm yawning so much. This pack right here has 2 pelters in it. This pack will hurt. Use defensive here. Try and kill it the fastest you can. After you kill this boss, you want to skip past these guys. If they get pulled, it's okay. But if they get pulled, you can skip these crocodiles right here because you won't need them because you'll have enough percentage. But if you don't pull them, it's okay. You run past them. Throw away your rock. You hug the wall. You go down here. There'll be 4 crocodiles you pull. You pull all of them together, and then you'll kill them all down. Pretty easy, nothing too bad they do. They'll just do chomp and stone gaze. Just kick it. Now, this room is where a lot of people will struggle on. This whole part right here is pretty dangerous. So, with the grub mashers, they will do a worm call. It will summon a worm on the ground. If you don't kill it or stun it in time, it will cast into a spitter. And what they'll do is they'll grip players and they will instantly kill you. Do not want that to happen. So he'll summon grubs, you want to kill the grubs. Do not chain pull any of these, because if you do, you're gonna get too many grubs to kill, and you're gonna wipe because there's so many grubs and you're all gonna get one shot and die. Chain pull this. Nothing. It's not anything. This is nothing bad. It's pretty easy. These guys will do their slam again on the tanks. So if you're melee or healer, do not be anywhere near the tanks because you will die. Kill this boss. This guy will turn into a char skin, which is a big giant, and he will also fixate a random player. If you have a DK group, you can grip him, stun him, CC him, ring a piece, whatever you want to. Breaker again, same with Avalanche. Do not pull these together. This will be your first crab. I'm gonna call them crabs. He'll cast Frenzy, which he needs to be enraged. Or he gets enraged whenever he casts it. It needs to be dispelled, I mean. Do not let the cast go off. It is very dangerous if it goes off. Ember Stripe, it's a frontal. Make sure your tank's facing it away from the group. This pack, nothing really bad. There's just trappers. Trappers will do the jagged disc and they'll do bound on the tanks. Make sure you kick bound. If you don't, you'll stun the tanks and the tanks will take a lot of damage because it does damage while you're stunned. Don't chain pull any of this here. Take it all slow. If you want, you can chain pull these two. Just don't chain pull into this because it's going to hurt. These guys do not chain pull again. Like I said, Frenzy, Dispel, make sure you're not in front of him. If you're a tank, when you use defensives, these packs aren't too hard. But if he gets Frenzied, he will also throw out spikes, which will do damage based on if he's frenzied or not, and that is bad. There's not much really to do in this dungeon. It's kind of straightforward of a path. A few things you can skip. Skip these guys for sure. Don't want to pull those because it's double pelter. It's a pelter and a breaker, I'm sorry. Don't pull them. Very dangerous. And yeah. If they do get pulled, you can skip on doing crocodiles because you won't need them. But yeah, that's my Mythic Plus route for neltharion's Lair.
Withy please. Withy please. Withy please. Withy please.
Withy please.